Hello there. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone had or is having a good lunch. My name is Corey Shears III. I'm 25 years old from Boston, Massachusetts, and I serve with Excel Conservation Corps. I've first heard about the Conservation Corps through my father. And like the all-knowing 24-year-old I was at the time, I thought to myself, who cares? Who cares about some conservation, conversation, whatever? Sounds like a waste of time. Now here I stand before you 10 months later, so suffice to say, may have just been a little bit wrong. Just a little. So what changed? I decided to give the Corps a chance because I wanted a job that was both impactful and fulfilling. Also, it was just 10 weeks long. So in the end, I thought, why not at least try it, right? Well, it's been a great experience thus far. I've got to learn about, clean, as well as maintain an elementary school's green infrastructure garden. Got to witness the effects of a drought firsthand. And my personal favorite, got to go kayaking. And no, I have not fallen in. Now, when I first got to Excel, needless to say, I didn't have high expectations. Although, as I went through the 10-week wastewater course during the summer, I quickly found out that Excel is all about core member success and growth. Every staff member believed in me, even during the times I didn't believe in myself. They also supported and encouraged everyone to do or at least try things out of their comfort zone, like giving speeches. Unfortunately, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. At the end of the course, one of our instructors had to leave on extremely short notice, which would mean that the next group after mine wouldn't get the same full core experience that I had. And I was really disappointed when I found that out. That's why when our core director, Dawn, asked me to fill in, I immediately agreed. Granted, I was incredibly nervous and had second thoughts about doing it, as I've never taught in front of a group of people before. I also shuddered at the thought of being in front of everyone, like right now. If it wasn't for the reassurance and guidance I received from my now co-staff members, I don't know if I would have followed through with teaching. The funny part is, after all that worrying, it turns out that being an instructor is fairly straightforward, most of the time, enjoyable and very rewarding. All the core members I've taught so far are both friendly and eager to learn. My favorite experience thus far was when a core member from my cohort needed help passing his state exam. When he took his state exam the first time, he failed it by just 3 questions. I could tell from talking to him that really hit him hard and felt like a gut punch, especially since he's worked all summer long incredibly hard to pass. And he had immense pressure to pass due to his life situation. Our core director asked me to work with him one-on-one to see if I could help him pass, and I was determined to see my friend succeed. So when I got home that evening, I spent hours upon hours brainstorming, creating study guides and exercises to help him in the areas he struggled in. I worked with him for about 2 weeks. When we first started, he didn't do too well with remembering some of the information, and the stuff he did remember, he would sometimes second-guess himself, so he'd end up getting confused and really frustrated. But by the time the 2 weeks were over, he knew everything like the back of his hand. He was also more positive and confident about retaking the exam. On his test day, I was so incredibly nervous that you would think I was taking the exam. When he finished and told me he passed, I experienced relief, satisfaction, and happiness all at once. He is now currently working as a wastewater operator and absolutely loves his job. It felt great being such a positive impact on someone's life like that. Looking back on my time so far with Excel, I've noticed how much I've personally grown. I used to be reserved, quiet, and somewhat timid. Now, while I wouldn't say I'm the most outgoing type of person, I certainly am a far cry from who I was before I joined the Corps. I now look forward to group meetings, trying new things, and I don't mind public speaking. It's quite a surreal experience, honestly, and one of the reasons I'm still at Excel. I want to help give others that same growth experience I had. Another reason I've stayed is because I think our cores all have an important role in society. With how often people are on social media and communicating online, Cores have the unique capability of bringing people together in person, allowing them to build lasting friendships and bonds, all while making a difference in their communities. All in all, if you are to take anything away from this, please know that anyone you meet has the potential to be great. They may just need the right people behind them and a little push. Every core has the ability to change someone's life, just like it changed mine. Thank you for listening. Thanks to the Core Network for allowing me to speak. Thank you to Excel for helping me every step of the way. And last but certainly not least, happy birthday, Tim.